Humankind has a resistance to changing, growing, and finding new data. Much of that resistance, of course, is not natural. It has been programmed in to make you afraid to consider something new, to reach out and disobey the gods, or to become their equals. When humankind seeks knowledge, humankind becomes informed and comes closer to what would be called the goddess. You keep recreating the past by recalling it in nostalgic detail and anchoring it in the present. The cells of your body are quite free to come and go. They replicate themselves continuously. Where do they get their instructions from? They are provided by your blueprint and belief system, and by the energy patterns that you carry about reality. As you change those patterns by expanding your concepts, your molecular structure will follow. Each of you has the potential to have the body you want. You can regenerate the cells of your being by remapping them, sending them a different plan or alternative route. As you do this, your body and experience will follow suit. Each of you has a natural vitality in your body. You have been influenced by people whom you respect and whom you believe are legitimate into accepting fearful and negative ideas. Perhaps one individual had a bad experience, and they interpret and create image making for all others. It used to be that you would have to learn many disciplines and prepare your body for years before you could successfully experience Kundalini energy. It was indeed the rare individual who was able to access Kundalini for a number of reasons. Earth was surrounded by a fence of frequency control. As Kundalini rises in the body, it meets the cosmic forces that come from outside the body, and the body becomes alive and energized. It is just like pulling a pillar of light into the body. Those who would keep you from knowledge have had their boundaries penetrated, and the frequency control fence around the planet is like Swiss cheese. In other words, there are holes, and other forms of light can now come in. As cosmic energy comes onto the earth plane, there are millions of you who are now increasing the opportunities to reinterpret what Kundalini can do. It is the force of your lives, and you pulse with it. Used accordingly, it is going to bring a tremendous number of solutions. This energy connects you to a cosmic source and unifies you with a greater purpose and understanding of what you can do with it. This energy may be utilised to heal, for when it builds up in your hands, you have the hands of a healer. Many of you would be very surprised if you peeked a few years into your own futures and saw the so-called unexpected, including what you will be able to do with the energy coming out of your hands. There are individuals now who are able to hold their hands together and make a piece of paper catch on fire. This energy in the hands is going to amplify in each of your lives. You may use it to purify food, heal, clean the oceans, and depollute the rivers and land. You will be able to transmute the toxic pollution that is everywhere around your planet. The ability to do these things will be had by those who are willing to believe. As you believe and practice and search, you will be rewarded. Then you will show others. These are gifts that will make a difference in the shift toward mass cooperation on the planetary scale. Therefore, you are going to work on these abilities as a collective. The unhealed and the sick can also learn to activate this energy in themselves and direct it in their own bodies. That's what we're doing! We're doing that, aren't we? Yes, you are, guys. Well done. Thank you. And breathe. The unhealed and the sick can also learn to activate this energy in themselves and direct it in their own bodies. The essence of what everyone must manufacture is the value of self. In loving yourself! Hey, if my body manifested sickness, it can manifest wellness as well. Whose Whose limitation and whose decree of illness am I going to accept? You have stored within you an abundance of magnificent knowledge. You are the key to the living library, and you are what everyone is after to some extent. It is a very interesting process that humans are involved with. Using your imagination, you can send a message to your brain and intend that... start again. Backtrack 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Breathe and release, but don't release all the way, just half the way. Otherwise you're going back to the starting point and you have to do it all over again, and you don't want that, do you? It is a very interesting process that humans are involved with. Using your imagination, you can send a message to your brain and intend that the neurons connected to the area of imagination become more finely united. It works, you know. However, your toes have the same ability to carry the signal of imagery as your brain, because every cell in your body is composed of exactly the same substances, no matter where it is located. Each cell has the same potential to produce knowledge, and your cells are waiting for you to direct them. Please direct us! When you allow your society, family and education to direct your beliefs, and you let guilt and shoulds permeate your field, these are the programs to which your body responds. Your planet is going to survive its transmutation process as you recognise the power of imagination, which is tied very closely to memory. Imagination acts as a movie screen in your mind that holds images and creates blueprints of consciousness. Your body is filled with memories of different worlds, as well as different time frames from the now you perceive. As Earth evolves, you will become capable of pulling up these concepts and blueprints and finding the teachings in their purpose, as well as their significance to your now, based on what you know. And breathe, hand on heart. Tap a hand on heart, please. Tap a hand on heart, please. Tap a hand on heart, please. Peace, heart on t'other hand. As Earth evolves, you will become capable of pulling up these concepts and blueprints and finding the teachings in their purpose, as well as their significance to your now, based on what you know. Bringing memories of other times and places into your current reality unifies the significance of your life. It creates a healing by helping you understand the purpose of self-inflicted wounds. One of the most important keys we can give you is this: love yourself, honour the vehicle that you occupy, and act as if you are priceless.